One of the main parameters to selecting this rocket, the Zenit rocket, is that the direct injection to go.
Amos 3 is weighing 1,200 kilos. We need a series launcher to deliver it to orbit. Zenit is capable of performing such a task. A complete control system built on the new onboard computing system based Bizar 6, new avionics that provide vehicle guidance and azimuth targeting without turning the vehicle on the launch pad. All this increases the accuracy of satellite injection to the geostationary orbit.
Amos 3 is the biggest satellite in this series. He will be injected directly to GEO. So injecting directly to GEO allowed us to add more equipment, such as steerable antennas.
Approaching spacecraft fueling, the most crucial moment. A hazardous operation. Fueling team is wearing protective suits. Having the understanding that Zenit is capable of performing direct insertion of heavy satellites with no additional correction, Israeli specialists are looking forward to a more extended lifetime for its spacecraft in space. When placed into GTO, a satellite consumes large amounts of propellant to make its way to final orbit. And the remaining fuel is sufficient for 12 years of lifetime only. This saves propellant for a satellite. The more accurate satellite insertion is, the less propellant it will use for getting into the required orbital slot. From the geostationary orbit, the satellite will provide communication and broadband data link for the areas of the Middle East, Europe, Africa, as well as some areas in North America. The new generation satellite will replace Amos 1, which is currently in orbit. Its lifetime ends shortly. In the assembly and testing building nearby, the Russian specialists are working. General Integrated Launch Vehicle assembly is ongoing. It's being assembled as a whole, both launch vehicle and ascent unit. This is a so-called dry rollout. It's some kind of a fit check between launch pad and the vehicle. Also, the launch mission timeline is exercised. The vehicle stands at the launch pad for a whole week. Upon completion of activities under technological rollout program, the vehicle goes back to the assembly and testing building, and Roscosmos teams proceed with the nominal processing for the first Zenit 3 SLB launch.
It's the same every time you come. That never goes away. The thrill of coming here to this historic launch, this historic cosmodrome.
Today, more and more foreign visitors come to Байконур. New hotels are accommodating all potential customers. The steppe of Байконур welcomes with all its width and beauty, and the launch complex impresses with its might.
The big difference between my first time and now is we have a beautiful rocket sitting on the launch pad.
The rollout day is commemorative day. 10 o'clock sharp, the gates of the assembly and testing building are opening. The vehicle moves 5 kilometers per hour through the desert to the launch pad. Charming moments. Erection is like magic. Several moments and the vehicle from horizontal becomes vertical, and it seems that it's got even bigger. This is the way how it's going to stand for several days. Here there are no service towers, no people at the pad. All activities are performed automatically from the bunker. 2 pre-launch days are ahead.
ракет никто не подходит. Дистанционно проводится ее заправка.
Nobody approached the launch vehicle. It's fueled in remote mode. All these operations are unmanned. There are the main advantages, along with high performance, high reliability, and good operation parameters. It's a great vehicle among the best rockets of its type. The launch complex is fully automated. Next to the launch pad is the entrance to the bunker. Here, the tracking system monitors allow the launch crew and members of the State Commission observing the launch pad from different points. Land launch was developed using sea launch proven technologies and existing infrastructure of Байконур launch site. It is intended for launching commercial satellites weighing up to 3.5 tons into geostationary and geotransfer orbits, using Zenit 3 SLB launch vehicle, and for launching payloads weighing up to 13 tons into low Earth orbits, using the two-stage configuration. Together with our southern colleagues from Yuzhno, we made a new step in achieving high performance for this rocket. Today, land launch is the realistic competitor to Ariane 5 European launcher that's capable of launching 2 satellites at a time. But when using land launch Zenit vehicle, a customer will not have to waste time waiting. Besides, the launch costs are less.
Первый пуск, к которому шли долгие годы.
The first launch took long years to come. The launch vehicle showed its efficiency when used for government launches. It showed itself under Sea Launch Program, 26 launches total, a reliable, merited appliance in the land launch. As of today, in 2005 and 2006, 7 launch services contracts were executed. All of them are at work. Hardware manufacturing is ongoing. Funding is ongoing. Integration activities are in process. We're preparing for next launches. Yes, the process is hard, but our joint effort ended with a successful launch on April 28th. And we can state that land launch program came about. The launch manifests for both Sea Launch Zenit 3SL and Land Launch Zenit 3SLB are quite full. And it's the evidence of demand for Zenit and its various modifications on the world's launch services market. Now it's already history. The history of concrete victory of scientists and designers. The launch of Zenit 3 SLB launch vehicle has opened the road for the unique land launch program.